Hello guys, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Alright, so before I begin, I want to warn you guys, I'm going to be doing some coughing in this video. I don't know how to edit it out, so you're going to take it as is. So hopefully I will try not to cough so much in this video, but I am not contagious. It is just that my lungs and my throat are still irritated. My brother is coughing worse than I am. I'm so bad for him. So for both of us, coughing that much makes our irritation go up. So it's not just our lungs and our throat are irritated, we get irritated too. Alright, so today is Sunday. I hope all of you had sorry. A wonderful week. I was off yesterday and today I'm off for 4 more days. And this has given me plenty of opportunity to not only get a lot of books read, but also to spend more time with my Kindle that I got. Now, even though I got this in last week, this is actually day 7 of my reading on my Kindle and just exploring its features and everything. So for people that are new, this is my Kindle Paperwhite 12th Gen. This is pre-used or like new, meaning that somebody owned this device and they sent it back to Amazon. Amazon fixed it and now I own it. I like the colors so much that I decided not to put a paper back on it. I will probably put a paper back on it for Christmas time because I do want to be festive, and I do have these Christmas themed plugs. So very happy about that. So this is not the signature edition. The signature edition is larger. I like the size of this one a lot better, which is why I don't have the signature edition. It also does not have a plug. I don't think it has a plug. I might be wrong. I have to look. But anyways, this is the Jade Color Kindle. I got this for $106 compared to the non-waterproof Kindle Basic for $109. So yes, I did. Yes, these do come with the ads, which I'm fine with. I do have another Kindle Jade Paperwhite 12th Gen in my cart that does not have the ads. I will be purchasing that device probably sometime in January or February, maybe later on down the road. I'm not exactly sure. However, I do add Max the Cat physical books to it so that when I'm ready to so anyways, so this is currently at 49% battery, and the reason that it is so low is because I was tearing through Alchemized. I wanted to get that book read because it is a chunker of a book, and I wanted to get it read because I wanted to move on to more Christmas themed books. I am currently reading Murder in a Christmas Village. It starts off with the protagonist's mother basically being very happy that this woman died, and then she kind of explains why she's happy, which is still macabre. Why should you have to explain why you're happy that someone is dead? I don't. So in all by appearance, the elderly lady died of cancer. I don't know if she was murdered or not. but I believe that this takes place. I might have two different series wrong. I know one where it takes place during World War II, so I don't know if that's the one that. If that's the series or not. Oh man, you could tell my cough is much different. I was given antibiotics, unfortunately. I've not had the chance to pick them up because CVS waited 4 days to fill my prescription. So what's the point? Anyways, yeah, just imagine if you had organ rejection drugs. I'm sorry, it'll take 4 days for you to get your organ rejection drugs. I'd be going back to the hospital. So connect me, please. Yeah. All in all, I'm enjoying my Kindle a lot. This is actually a lot more superior to my 11th gen, and I'm going to make a statement on this video. I am not buying another Kindle until this one. Go to the back. Give me that. I'm getting a replacement Kindle that's going to go in there, and when this dies, I'm going to whip it out. I'm going to do everything in my power to not buy the next gen Kindle. I'm not spending no more money on Kindles. After I get my replacement, I'm like, no. The purpose of replacement is so that I don't have to buy the 13th gen whenever it comes out. I am absolutely satisfied with this Kindle. It's the perfect size for me to read. I like the fact that there's true dark mode on here. I love it that I can listen to my audiobooks. I love it that I can do a lot of stuff with it. I'm very, very satisfied with my $106 purchase. So I will say thank you, Amazon, for having that deal for a device that I like. And don't get me wrong, I do like my Colorsoft, but this is my baby. This is what I use all the time. So yeah. Moving away from my darling here, talk about God. So I read plenty of books this week, a lot more than I read last week. A couple of them I have done reviews on. I've not yet uploaded them. I will upload them next week. So I read a total of about let's see here. 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Let's see. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I read 6 books. This week. That's definitely a lot more than I've read last week, because last week I was sick. I'm reading another library book. I'm reading another book from my own personal library. After I finish this book, I have a series of short horror stories that I intend to start. I think that I will probably have maybe like 4 books from the pile of 10 read, which is fine. I'm not upset that I'm not going to have like all 10 books read. And I'm going to be honest, and I have a video I've already done, I've not uploaded it all, about the panic that your influencers go through when it gets close to the end of the year and they've not yet reached their goal. I have 5 books left before I hit my goal, and you know, in all honesty, if I don't read those 5 books, I'm not going to be upset, but something tells me I'm going to finish the 5 books and probably have plenty of time left over to read more books. So, like I said, I'm not concerned about it. I'm not a big name influencer, so it's like, for me, it's like I don't really care if I don't get to the number that I find myself at. I don't really care. All I care about is having fun. But that video will let you know the number of books that I intend to read next year. But yeah, I mean, I read, I think it was like 1 book on my Nook, from my Nook, and the rest of them were either like a library book or, on my Kindle. And yeah, it has been an amazing year. It's been an amazing week. I'm really glad this week I did read a lot more than I read last week, because last week all I was doing was just like, I couldn't focus on anything. Like, I was in the middle of reading The Great Gatsby when I got sick, and I didn't want to read that book at all. And then once I started feeling better, I got back into the book. I'm going to say, I'm going to do a video like towards the end of the year, like probably about a week before the year is supposed to end. This is going to be my plans for 2026 as far as acquiring like new titles and things like that. I'm really because I'm going into a stage where all I'm going to be doing is prep work, and which means I get home pretty early. I'm really not going to have a lot of like extra money after I pay like my, the bills I got to pay. So I'm definitely going to be reading a lot on like Kindle Unlimited and things like that. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting year. So I'm gonna do that next month, and basically what my plans are for 2026 and all that. But yeah, so anyways, so that is my video for today. I'm having a lot of fun with my new Kindle. I'm having a lot of fun with my library books. I'm having a lot of fun just enjoying the last couple of weeks before we enter the new year and all that stuff that comes with it. So, I will see you guys around, and until next time, be well, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video.